Good evening. My name is Amy, and I am here because of this lady, Dr. Terrry Wahls, my hero. Today, she is coming out with a new book, or she came out with a new book, the Wahls Protocol Cookbook, I think it's called, and I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to get my hands on it, can't wait to see it, because I'm looking for some more recipes to add to my family's arsenal of healthy food. My story is one, much like Terry's. One day I found out I had MS. It was 2012, and my life changed irrevocably from that day forward. And I dare say for the better. I am truly blessed that my MS has put me in a healthier position than I was. I was 185, 189, 192 pounds. I'm 5'4", and I was really unhealthy and sick. And because of Dr. Terry Wahls, I'm going to put her up here because she's my hero. Because of Dr. Terry Wahls and her TED Talk, I had the great fortune to hear what food could do for my health. And I was pretty much at an all-time low. Thank you, Sister Ginger. My sister sent me the link and told me you need to watch this. And then she challenged me. She said, Amy, 2 weeks, what do you got to lose? Eat healthy for 2 weeks. And I was kind of thinking, what am I going to eat if I'm not eating bread, pasta, French fries, white potatoes? I mean, we really didn't have a lot of green in our lives, so this was a big deal. So I got a Vitamix because at least that way I could blend things like spinach and kale that I didn't really eat into my drinks, and I'd throw some fruit in there. I'd throw some good antioxidant, berries in there, and some flax seeds or chia seeds. And so I started with this. This was my arsenal to get green foods in. And then I started eating, broccoli. We like broccoli. And then we started eating some more salads and adding more salads to our life. And putting, good grass-fed beef on it. And putting some free-range chicken in there. And it just made a difference. And for me, while I was on steroids, I was on big bed steroids for 5 days when we finally figured out what was going on. And I was losing weight on steroids. It was crazy. And that's because I'd gotten rid of all these foods that were so bad for me. I got rid of the breads. I got rid of the pasta. I got rid of the packaged goods. And I was eating healthy foods. And it was a process. It really was. I pitched a lot of stuff right away, and I've actually battled with a lot of those things subsequently because, you kind of start feeling better. You think, oh, I can just eat that. At this point in my life, I'm gluten-free. And I have a lot of foods that I'm trying to find out if I'm sensitive to them right now. I was drug-free from MS for a year and a half. Then I had a relapse, big bed summer, and things didn't go well. And so I'm on Copaxone now. And I hope to leave that. I do not foresee my whole life being about being on that drug. I foresee at some point me being ready to leave that drug behind and only embrace foods. And the only way to do that is to eat at home, to cook at home, and be with family. And we do that a lot. We have a really great gluten-free organic restaurant in town, and I feel truly blessed to have a place I can go to and always know the food is good for me. And a lot of people don't have that as an opportunity. So when I want to get out, we do get out. But we eat a lot at home, and I cook all the meals, and I make sure we have leftovers. We have good leftovers to throw in a pan for lunch and that sort of thing. But it's really great to have good recipes, and that's why I'm so excited about Terry's book. Yay! That we're going to have some more good recipes to work with, because even though they're good recipes and they're healthy, sometimes they kind of get old when you've had them too many times. So I'm looking for that new twist, for that new zip, for that new food that I haven't tried, and I finally find out I like it again. I even like liver. I've tried it. Liver pate, really good. Now, I don't make that. I actually get that from another source. But I do like it, and it surprised me that I did. And so good, healthy foods are good for you. Good cookbooks. Yay! I'm excited about that. In addition to that, I just want to encourage you, if you're on a journey, mine started in 2012. I was walking with a cane. My life had changed, and I didn't think it would ever be the same again. And now I teach hula hoop fitness. Here's my hula hoop. I love my hula hoop. And I have the opportunity to be healthy and move with people. And this hula hoop was part of getting strong again, part of my recovery. Not this one. I had a heavier, bigger one. And I also did TRX. and that's suspension fitness. And now I work TRX. I have the ability to work with people now. I was trained in that as well. And I continue to talk about good food on a regular basis with anybody who will listen, because I love good food and I love to know that I'm eating things that are good for me. And I'm normal. I make mistakes. There's things that I eat. There's some things that should be off the list. But, one day at a time, onward. And food and fitness are just so important. And if you put yourself first and you think, I'm really worth it, I'm worth eating good foods, I'm worth fixing good foods for, and it's worth fixing it for your family too. And just be patient. They'll come along on your journey too, especially when they see how good it is for you. So I encourage you, get out there, get some good foods, get a new cookbook. Check out Terrry Wahls if you haven't, people. And, her journey with MS was way different than mine. As a matter of fact, there is no two people on this planet that have the same autoimmune journey. If you are on an autoimmune journey and you're having issues or you've had issues, every person is different. And, now being gluten-free, it makes a difference for me. Maybe somebody else doesn't need to be that drastic, although gluten's not good for anybody, people. Read about it. Dr. Perlmutter, find one of his books, talks about gluten. Terry actually talks about gluten too. Gluten's just a So, but one step at a time. Make some good food choices today. Make a good choice for your family. Epidemic of Health, people. That's what we're working on. That's what Terry's working on, and she did a little call to what it called, the challenge or something. But Wahls Warriors, I'm so proud of every one of you for the work you've done, and for the people that I met out in Cedar Rapids this past summer. And my hero, Terry, you fight the battle every single day, and you are working on creating an epidemic of health, and I support you. Can't wait to try out that cookbook. And hey, I'm going to let you know what my favorite recipe is from that cookbook, and maybe I'll get to make it for you this next summer. Looking forward to Cedar Rapids.